hi, Libra. Oh, like we're going to see what's going on with you in the next couple of weeks. And apparently you're ready to go. So here we are. Okay, so we have energy signature. The past is in the present. So you might be clearing out some past stuff. Meditation, you might be required to do a little bit of meditation just to clear out any additional energy that has come up to the surface from the past, and let go of any fear in letting go of the past. There's something here. I know letting go of the past is a hard thing to do. It's like if we let it go, then we have no proof that it happened. And I feel like you deserve so much more than to hang on to things that happened before, because you're stepping into this new timeline. So this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. And I'm going to talk about 3 different storylines. So energy's been weird. It's been high, high, low, low, very muted in some cases. It's just such an interesting time. But I do feel like if you can meditate and take the time and just, consciously choose to release any energy that isn't yours anymore, there's something with that. But let's see what the storylines have to say, okay? All right, we got the 8 of Wands. Something is moving quickly. What do we got? The 6 of Wands. Okay, so this is very positive. Okay, in regard to the overall energy, this means you're not going to get stuck with all this old energy that you got to purge. I think your purges and your releases and it's going to be very quick. Like, I don't think it's an energy of you being stuck anywhere. Yeah, because you ain't got no time for that. No, Look at that Queen of Swords showing up. I think that's Libra Scorpio energy. Is it Libra Virgo? So look at you showing up in your power, being like, no, not yeah, right? Mastery of emotion. I kind of love that, because mastery of emotion isn't shutting your emotions down. It's allowing yourself to feel. Sorry if these are crooked. I can't tell because my camera's up there, but it's allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel, but not like attaching yourself to perhaps the narrative that comes with those emotions. So not attaching it to your future or attaching it to your identity. It's kind of just saying, you know what, I got to feel these things out. I got to let them go because they aren't mine. They might have been projected onto me. They might have been an experience I had. But it's time there's something really empowering about this energy. And so I think meditation is going to help remember that you're not alone. And it's going to help ground you and center you a little bit. And let go of any fear that might be bubbling up in regard to letting go of the past. Especially because you'll only really let go of the stuff that you're not meant to hold on to anyways. Okay, let's get this second storyline. Let's see where we're at. Okay. All right, we do have the Fool in reverse. So with this particular storyline, yeah, we have the 7 of Wands. There's a little bit of trepidation. There might be a need to have all the information before you take a leap of faith. There might be a need to understand things a little bit differently so you can feel better about the leap of faith. Because the Fool in reverse sometimes can signify thinking you know, but you might not know what you think you know. Okay, so we sometimes do that, right? Like, we sometimes assume things are going to be a certain way, but that might not be the case. So there's something, and again, we think that way because of the things that we've experienced in the past. We think it's going to repeat itself, but you're in the process of being like, no, ma'am, I'm not going to entertain the past anymore. And there might be some things from the past that I bring forward for me that are serving me. But this, and then the 7 of Wands, it's interesting because it feels more, a little bit of defensiveness, but it also feels like just hold the dream for a moment. I need a more well-rounded answer here. Yeah, we've got the Emperor. So it could have to do, with somebody else, okay? Could have to do with a masculine energy in your life, taking a leap of faith with them, having faith. Oh yeah, this is interesting. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay, interesting. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Sorry, I moved things around, so hopefully I didn't move that too much. Okay, I'm going to kind of put it on the board, but I'm not going to leave it there. I want to talk about this just a little bit because to me, the Empress and the Emperor represent divine feminine, divine masculine. But we have a little bit of trepidation and defensiveness in these two energies. There's this, do I walk away or do I stay? Will they walk away or will they stay? I think this is where you get to let go of worrying about things as if you're responsible for figuring it out, or as if you're responsible for holding energy from the past into the future of whatever this connection is. I feel it's about recognizing where you think you know based on what you've experienced in the past, but understanding that you've changed. And even if you can't see it yet, or there's no proof that they've changed, there's something about learning, maybe walking away from the beliefs that kind of hold you both back a little bit. And maybe that's part of this release, because a big part of your release is learning to trust yourself, and you had to release the things from the past so you can recognize that you were not responsible for those things. So you're not responsible for the future things either. And I feel like that's a really hard thing sometimes to wrap our heads around. But I feel like for whoever this storyline is for, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because it's something that you have been participating in for quite some time. This is not new. This is not news. This is affirmation of the experience for you, but also understanding that I feel like it's going to be really important for you to pay attention to the energy you're projecting into this situation as if it's from the past. There's something with that, okay? And I know that's not easy, so I'm trying to be really gentle about it. Okay, so let's get this third line. Okay, we've got Two of Pentacles. Change is inevitable for this line. However, we also have somewhat of a balancing act between the past and the future, the spiritual side of things, the energetic side of things, the physical, materialistic side of things, and then we have the Ace of Cups, okay? So we have some new love here. We have some, and here's the thing. This third line can apply to the second line story, because whatever happened in the past between you and this person is old. So anything you engage in the future is new. So it could still be a new love with the same person. I want you to just lean into that. This isn't generally a love reading, but here we are. Yeah. We have the Queen of Wands. We have a state of empowerment. That's where you're going to find your balance, Libra, in this Two of Pentacles. This is how you're going to assess your equal. Oh my gosh, this is going to drive me nuts. Okay. This is where you're going to assess whether or not you feel, do you feel empowered by these thoughts? Do you feel empowered by these feelings? Do you feel empowered by this experience? Do you feel empowered by your desires? Whatever this is, okay, it's about measuring it against what makes you feel empowered and what doesn't. And the reason that's important is because I can almost guarantee you, if you don't feel empowered by love, there are some belief systems that are disempowering you. Those belief systems were created through experiences in your past. You started to believe those things because you experienced them. But you're not here for that anymore. You're here for something different and something new. Okay. All right. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. You do not need an offer of love to understand that you are worthy of love. But at the same time, and I just want to say this, yeah, look at her hugging herself, okay? I want to just preface this because I think there's sirens right now. I think that self-love is super important, but having connection with another human being and feeling loved by them is different. And I want to acknowledge and honor that we need connection and we need love with other people. There is nothing wrong with that. I feel like Spirit is just saying to you, you can trust how you feel about whoever you feel it about, regardless of what they're offering you. There's some, and I don't know, this is like a mini storyline, so bear with me. It's something coming in like as a random, so it may not align with a lot of you. So if it doesn't, don't worry about it. But for some of you, there may be an attachment. Like, let's say you have because this particular little storyline that I'm talking about doesn't feel like a divine union, or it could be a karmic energy. So it's kind of weird. It's kind of off a little bit. But whoever these people are, so let's say you meet somebody and you really feel deeply for them and you get attached to those deep feelings, but they don't have the same deep feelings for you. I am not saying, invest in this love that you have for this person. I'm saying there's something about this person that you can trust your feelings about, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they reciprocate the feeling. And if they don't reciprocate the feeling, it has nothing to do with you. Okay. So I don't know who that's for. You might feel very deeply for people, or, in romantic nature, and you may get attached to that feeling in that person. But when they reject you, it makes you doubt yourself. It's not for you to doubt yourself. It's to recognize that you can still feel deeply for someone without them reciprocating, because the love you have for them doesn't have anything to do with the love they have for you. Okay. There's something with that. And maybe for some of you, a healthy boundary is being asked to meet halfway. Okay. All right. So let's get your mantra for this time period. Oh, okay. That kind of went back. Okay. This one, these two. Okay. There's lots of cards here, Libra. The universe powerfully responds the instant I realign with love. I love that, right? Realigning with love. Letting go of the past and letting go of the old stuff and the fear helps you entertain love. The opposite of love isn't hate. It's fear. And fear creates hate, okay? Hate is the mask that fear wears. So my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. Maybe you want to say these things to yourself. Maybe you want to just lean in, whatever that looks like. I hope that this has helped, and I'm sending you all so much love, and take care.